Here on the commentary gantry, and sitting next to me, ready to give you all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It is... Manchester City up again, and in with a real chance. Surely. And the post denied him. And a goal! An early boost for them. The first goal of the game. They're off and running.
Well, here's the replay, and just look at his reaction to the initial shot. He's so sharp. He deserves that goal.
So City get things going again, and the onus is on them to erase the damage done by that concession. Ruben Dias. Manuel Akanji. And Grealish. Back with Silva. Happy to shoot. Oh, that's a foul, and it will be a potentially dangerous free kick. Absolute perfection.
Well, here it is again, and while it's a good strike down the side of the wall, the keeper should have that covered. That's not good goalkeeping.
So back underway. One goal apiece here. Well, a meaty challenge early in this game. Will the referee reach for her pocket? Well, a joy to watch. Lima. Still alive. Unable to get himself back onside here.
Well, he was always going to be offside. That was the wrong option.
Excellent use of advantage from the referee in City's favour. And the pass was just that little bit off. Nearly found its target. Well, no escape, not an immediate yellow card, but the referee deals with it now. Silva. Well, he stopped them just when they looked menacing. Kimmich. Preferring to go infield. Leroy Sané. Well, the goalkeeper doing what he's paid to do. Corner for Bayern then. Oh, that's not a good clearance. And he takes on the shots. And the keeper there to deal with it. Well, another corner, hot on the heels of the last one. Well, a bit short with the clearance. Nicely timed tackle. Counter-attacking, very much an option. And just like that, the counter-attack comes to an end. He's in here. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Decides to shoot. Might still be able to do a bit of damage. Well, thank goodness for the goalkeeper.
Well, they're calm now, but that initial save was absolutely magnificent.
City couldn't keep the ball. Harry Kane. And Bayern Munich now in potentially a dangerous position. Well, I'll tell you what, surprising everyone by taking on the shot from that range.
Yeah, that was certainly a good effort from that sort of distance. Really struck it cleanly.
Coman. Well, the cross was deep, a little too deep. Kane. Would have been a foul, but instead, advantage Bayern. And still trying to get the shot off. And tucking it behind for a corner here. The corner from Kimmich. It might still be problematic. Oh, good strike! And just over the bar, really good effort. Gvardiol. Haaland. Well, Bayern Munich have possession again.
Well, as you can see, the visitors have controlled the possession in the last 15 minutes, and they're playing really well and creating chances. It's surely only a matter of time before they take the lead here.
Goretzka. Oh, it's a really well-timed challenge. Good use of advantage by the referee in Bayern's favour. Oh, he's given us away. De Bruyne has support. Real chance. A goal! He's dispatched it, much to the sheer delight of the fans.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against. And then Haaland finishes it with such quality. Just look how much power he hits this with. It's a top-class goal from a top-class player.
Well, back underway as we reflect on the goal that's made it 2-1. Oh, in with a chance. Off the post and back in play. A City free kick forthcoming. Well, he can consider himself admonished even in the absence of a yellow card. Not to be in terms of the cross there. Goal kick coming up. So nearing the break, and City hold the edge. Stuart, how about your critique of what they put into the game so far?
Yeah, it's certainly been an open game, but on the balance of play, I think they do deserve their lead. They just have that little bit more creativity, particularly in the wide areas.
And Bayern moving the ball with purpose. And City coming away with it. He's beaten his man. This could level it. Bayern need to create something. They have a corner. And played in by Kimmich. And putting paid to the danger. Deciding to go inside. Goretzka. Determined defending. Could be a chance to break here. He's in behind. And still a chance. And eventually, goalkeeper's ball.
Well, you can sense the relief amongst his teammates, but what a first save that was.
Grealish. Oh, what an opportunity. Well, that is high-level goalkeeping.
Well, he's just pulled off a great save there. That's goalkeeping of the highest quality, I would say.
And De Bruyne firing it over. Well, it wasn't the easiest header to control, but still he'll be a bit disappointed. Sané. And in with a real chance. Plays it back. Half-time, that will do it for the first half here at the Etihad. And so much to like about the first half performance put in by Kevin De Bruyne.
Yes, he's played well, hasn't he? Obviously.
And in with a real chance. Second half underway, with City looking to build upon a positive first half performance. And it's Harry Kane on the run. But they took care of the situation defensively. Fine work from City to win the ball back. De Bruyne. Haaland. And quick thinking defensively. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. And he's in. And it's there for him. And a goal to level it up for Bayern.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. But I think the defending is poor. How can the goalkeeper be left so exposed with two players running at him? Mind you, it's still a great team goal. Well, that's certainly changed the mood of Pep Guardiola. Somehow, he needs to sort things out again here.
Silva. Well, Manchester City unable to retain possession. Well, a very easy offside decision to make. Sloppy there, Bernardo Silva. Must take the lead here, and they have. You've got to say, it has been coming.
Well, as you can see, he's given far too much space, but he's still had some work to do, and I think that's a very tidy finish. It was never in doubt. Well, just look at Pep's celebration. He really is loving life at this particular point.
Well, no stopping him. The free kick decision going the way of Bayern. De Ligt. Prevented the damage. Well, that's how to dispossess your opponent. Oh, he fancies his chances. Kane. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Oh, he's gone for goal. Well, the goalkeeper's life wasn't made quite as difficult as might have been the case. Rodri. Well, that was a very respectable effort from such a long way out.
Well, he hits it cleanly, and it's a very good strike, but just not on target.
From a long way out. Well, he's bound to be disappointed with himself. Not a great effort, Stuart.
Well, the less said about that, the better. Not a good decision from him.
Manuel Akanji. On the ball, Ruben Dias. And the advantage is with City. And that's not what you want to be doing when you've already been booked. Well, maybe a little fortunate, Stuart, not to see a second yellow.
Well, he has to be careful. That's a really silly challenge.
It certainly wasn't a clean tackle. And the referee has got to book him, I think. And the yellow card for that, Stuart.
And he's going to have to be careful now. That was a silly challenge.
City did well to win it back. He's in behind. Oh, tremendous save.
Well, I have to say, that's a magnificent piece of goalkeeping. That's a great stop.
Kevin De Bruyne with the corner. Can they cover up? Well, thank goodness for the goalkeeper.
Well, they're calm now, but that initial save was absolutely magnificent.
High pressing at its best. And the pass deftly cut out. Would have been a foul, but instead, advantage Bayern. And he has options available. And Harry Kane ready to pounce. And the threat was there, but the keeper did brilliantly. Grealish. Well, nicely cut out. Just 20 minutes remaining now. And that's going to result in a goal kick. Well, the referee took note of the earlier incident and now issues the yellow card.
Substitution for the visitors. Coming off the pitch, number 10, Leroy Sané. To be replaced by number 7, Serge Gnabry.
Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. Coman. Really good build-up, but no end product. And teammates around him. Goretzka! And foiled only by the crossbar. And a goal here for Bayern. Beyond the goalkeeper. Bayern on terms.
Well, as you can see, he's so alive to the rebound. He's first to react, and then he gets his reward. It's a good goal.
And level again here. This has been quite the roller coaster ride. Goretzka. Nicely timed tackle. You can't really tackle like that and expect to get away with it. Booking to come, you would think. But I think he knew that was coming. Yellow card it is.
Well, that was always going to happen. He needs to control himself now, otherwise it could get worse.
Well, terrific skill. And it's a quality pass. Gnabry. And he might be through here. Timely intervention. And if Bayern could find a late winner here, it might be decisive. Kane. Effort from long distance. And a body in the way. He could pick out a teammate. Well, you've got to savour such moments. Cutting the ball back. Goretzka. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. Jamal Musiala. And Bayern couldn't hang on to the ball. Gnabry. Must take the lead here. Oh, he's been foiled. How pivotal could that be at this stage of the game?
Well, it was a good save, but that was the chance to win the game there. That could be their last opportunity.
Alphonso Davies. Nice looking pass. Konrad Laimer. Forward momentum from Bayern. Is there going to be late drama in the form of a goal? De Bruyne. Foden. Well, couldn't bend his run, and the flag went up. Good refereeing, waiting for a natural pause before booking him.
Substitution for the visitors. Coming off the pitch, number 9, Harry Kane. Coming onto the pitch, number 25, Thomas Müller.
And Kimmich couldn't keep it. So 3 minutes of stoppage time it'll be. De Bruyne. And defensive play to be applauded. And flag raised, offside.
Well, that was always going to be offside. He just needed to hold on to the ball that little bit longer.
De Ligt. Laimer on the ball. But a goal at this late stage might end up being a winner. That's the hope in the Bayern camp. And there's the referee's whistle. Still all square. And in with a real chance. Well, back underway here, and it's quite simple. Both teams must steel themselves for 30 extra minutes. Oh, he's through here. A goal here, giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it.
Well, as the replay shows us, this is the way to beat tight marking. Just look how he turns with the ball. That's a fantastic goal, you have to say.
Neither side shy about shooting in this match. Dias. Now, options are plenty. Decent effort there.
Well, he has such good technique. He really did hit that well. He certainly came close there.
Gvardiol. Kevin De Bruyne. De Bruyne. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Coman. And whipped into the box. Gnabry. Can they convert? Putting them under the course. And that was goalkeeping right out of the top drawer.
It's absolutely remarkable. His reflexes were brilliant there.
A change in the offing for City. Joshua Kimmich with the corner. Appear to be in two minds. Well, they stopped them in their tracks. Now the counter-attack looks on. Well, a disappointing end to that break. From a long way out. Very much run-of-the-mill as saves go. Gvardiol. Bernardo Silva losing out to his opponent.
Well, Bayern have controlled the game in the last 15 minutes, and surely if they do get another, that would be the game over as a contest. Just need to make one of these chances count now.
Yes, it's going to plan, and they might be able to carve out another chance. Really getting stuck in. Well, we look towards the referee because she might decide that further action is required. Yellow card earlier. And Manchester City will go to their bench. Bernardo Silva. Nicely timed tackle. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. So 1 minute. Oh, in with a chance! Oh, magical piece of goalkeeping.
Well, he's just pulled off a great save there. Such good reactions. It really is.
Coming off the pitch, number 4.
And Bayern will change personnel now.
Replaced by number 2, Dale Buchanan. Substitution for Manchester City. Coming off the pitch,
Put in by De Bruyne.
Bernardo Silva.
First period of extra time completed. 15 minutes left, and then it's a penalty shooter. And in with a real chance. And so the drama continues here. We're into the second period of extra time. And a good tackle. Mateo Kovacic. Lima on the ball. Given away by Bayern Munich. Oh, breezing past him. Is it going to be? And it's gone in. Just what was needed for Manchester City, who now have squared it.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
Well, you don't get too many scorelines like this one. 4-4. Musiala. Well, time just challenged magnificently. On the offensive, is there to be late excitement? Kimmich. Lima. Speculative effort here. Gnabry. I don't think he'll be proud of that challenge, and it's left to the referee to decide what happens next. Gnabry! Just knocked it out of there. Kimmich. And Bayern doing well to win back possession. Has the strength to hang on to it. And just wide of the post.
Yeah, decent effort, but not one that was going to trouble the goalkeeper, I don't think.
Coming off the pitch, number 19.
It's a substitution for Bayern.
To be replaced by number 22, Rafael Guerrero.
Neuer needs to fire it away. And super tackle, and they've won possession. Locked together then, these two sides, and on we go now to penalty kicks. De Bruyne has support. A goal! He's dispatched it, much to the sheer delight of... And this will test the mentality of any footballer. And the penalty converted here. And he steps up to take his penalty. And he scores! Goalkeeper beaten from the spot. And up he comes, doing his best to remain focused. Directly into the goalkeeper's arms. Well, he squandered the chance, and badly. In it goes. Mental preparation is such a big part of this. And he's denied them from the spot. That is a moment he would like to airbrush from history. Oh, brilliant goalkeeping. It all falls on his shoulders. If he scores, they win. A mountain of pressure on him, but he withstands the test, and they've gone and won it.
Well, cool, composed, and really good technique. A match-winning penalty, and probably deserved over the course of the game.
De Bruyne.